promise. I can just tell. Be back in a minute, guys. Give it a second. Hi everyone, how are you doing? Big Bird here, Brendan here. Just thought I'd do a quick live stream. Not expecting to get many viewers. Don't really know if I want to play because of the whole lag with the live stream going on, but I suppose I can talk about my pathetic of an excuse. Camos or whatever. No reason for me to not show them. Trying to get the Jack 12 here kitted out, but I'll be completely honest, I haven't been playing I haven't been playing games for the last 3 days. I'll be completely honest. So if I were to jump on now, I'd get fucking demolished. Decided to get 2 of these in because I don't know, they taste really good and I like them, so thought I'd bring them in. Some Doritos as well, guys. Good stuff. Good fucking stuff. I love these. These are really good. I really love Doritos. Saved them up yesterday from the Boxing Day party that I had with my family. No one ate them, so they're mine now. One lovely person watching the stream. How we doing? How we doing? Hope you had a good Christmas. Hey Jordan, mate. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you on here. 2 lovely people. Jeez. We're gonna get 1,000 views, guys? Nah, probably not. Just thought I'd do a quick live stream for a few hours and you just can talk to me, ask me questions. I'll be back on later here. No worries, Gingers, mate. No worries, bro. All good. I'll see you there. Like I said, I haven't been playing for the last 3 days. I've been working hard. Solo's the way to go. Yeah, I haven't been playing too much Warzone. I can't really say. I'm more of a multiplayer guy. I generally play multiplayer, but I'll show you some of my setups that I would use if I was playing. Quickly show them. I think I have. Oh, the drink. Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about Warzone solos. Sorry, Jordan. Bloody hell, mate. That's my fault. Yeah. The drink. Yeah, I'm drinking original lemonade solos. I don't mind them. They're good. You know, they're not too bad. I personally prefer the actual lemonade, like actual lemonade. And I'm not saying that this isn't lemonade. It certainly is lemonade. This is the it's a different version of the traditional lemonade. I prefer the ones like, you know, the original Kirk's lemonade. That's my favorite drink to drink, because I don't drink alcohol. I don't drink that sort of stuff. I'm not into that sort of stuff. I know a lot of people, you know, they like drinking alcohol, but I don't drink. But you know, this is good enough for me. Someone got me this. So solos for me, I would say Coca-Cola, Pasito, Solo, original Kirk's lemonade, and an honorable mention will go to Pepsi. Everything else is just complete dog shit. But yeah, I'd say these are maybe like 3rd place behind lemonade and Pasito. Anyway, enough of that shit. Get a few more Doritos. Gotta eat my Doritos. So I have, because I used to play this game a lot, but it's been taking a break. Ooh. Jesus Christ, is my mic even working? What the fuck? Why is it fucking doing that? Okay, my mic's just like, hey man, we're gonna shut down soon. It's like, well, I got it on, sir. Don't know what you're going on about. Anyway. My headset was just like bugging out for some reason. Anyway, so I have 4 ARs Obsidian, which is pretty shit considering, you know, the game's been up for that long. But I've been taking more of a Battlefield 1 man myself. Yeah, I'm more of a, well, in saying that, I've been playing Call of Duty for longer. I only got into Battlefield during, well, at least on console, I only got into Battlefield on console when my friend introduced me to Battlefield 4, because I played Battlefield Heroes. You probably won't know what that is unless you've played on PC and you're like, and you grew up in the fucking early 2000s and you played that game. Like if you were a kid and you grew up in the early 2000s, you'd probably know what that game is if you played on PC. But yeah, most people don't know that Battlefield game, so I played that a lot on PC, which is it's not even a traditional Battlefield, like, it's just cartoonish. There's no fucking like destruction or tank or crazy tanks or anything like that. But Battlefield 4 was my first console experience, then Battlefield 1, Battlefield 5, Battlefield 4. I didn't mind Battlefield 4, but you know, some of the gunplay aspects and the vehicles and whatnot were a bit buggy and dumb and whatnot, but you know, it was still a pretty good game. I still enjoyed it. Battlefield 1 is probably the best Battlefield that I've played. And Battlefield 5, don't even get me started on that fucking game, please. I think in the community, I'm like the most critical of that game. Like, out of everyone in the Oceanic community, I've criticised that game. And I've offered solutions more than anyone. I've created like 15 plus live streams on the game. I've did like 3 or 4 on how they can fix the game, on how they can fix the TTK and all that shit. My videos never got any traction, my streams never got any traction, so devs can just go blame themselves for this shitty game, so. But, yeah, I enjoy playing a bit of Modern Warfare here and there. I haven't been playing games for the last 3 or 4 days because I've been working and sleeping and going on my phone and going for my runs, so I haven't been able to really spend the time to play. Not that it bothers me, because I've just, yeah, Battlefield 5's dog shit. Well, during the first, like, 3 or 4 months of its release, like, I was enjoying it. Like, it had its issues, I was enjoying it. But then the game just got progressively more stale. Like, by the time it was like 4.5 months in, the game was just getting more stale. But in saying that, I still played. I think it was, and then my account got reset. Well, my Sepsilada stats got reset. I think it's 4 or 5 times now my Sepsilada 1906 stats have been reset. That's a bug. Don't know why. It's just on that gun alone, like every other gun. And my account stats have been reset fucking twice for some reason. I don't know why they've been reset. Yeah, yeah, my account got reset on Battlefield 5 fucking twice. I at one stage I lost like 350 hours worth of game time and stats and experience. So I got really mad. Then they fixed it. It was back to normal. And now I've lost around 120 hours or so on Battlefield 5. So I think at the time, when I was playing the game a lot, which was for around maybe 8 months, then I got off the game, didn't want to play it, got off for 2 months, they reverted the TTK, I jumped back on, played for maybe another 2 months, and then I got off. Yeah, I think at one stage I think James Doug, Marco Nissan, Senpai Bruce, Bend Over I'm Coming, and the Cutie, and 3 of those people I mentioned were in ETRL, and I'm in their platoon as well, which we won't get into the whole controversy surrounding that, but I'm a bit more moderate, so you can talk to me about that. There's no issue if you want to make ETRL jokes or whatever. I wasn't around during Battlefield 1 days, Tech 9 and all that. I knew a friend who I played with, but anyway, so 3 of those people are in the platoon that I'm in, and the other 2, Bend Over, I haven't talked to him, I don't even know who he is, but he's in Pain Squad, and Senpai Bruce, I'm good friends with him. I haven't talked to him in a long time, but you know, I have played with him on Modern Warfare, and I have played with him on Battlefield, and he's a very good player. One of the best players I've ever played with. So, probably even better than me, might I add. Oh yeah, sorry Gingers, how fucking rude of me. Is Solar my favourite beverage? No, it's not. But it is close. It's a top 3. I'd say it's a top 3. I'd say Pasito, Lemonade, like the Blue Original Kirk's one, and this is probably top 3. But yeah, it's pretty good. I enjoy it. It's not too good. It's good to have a drink. So something different every once in a while. Got 2 of them, so if I run out of one, I've got to spare one. A few hours back, I had 2. I had some Just Right. I had some toast with bananas on it. Went for my run, did my exercise. Went on my phone for a little bit. But yeah, now I'm here. So yeah, played Battlefield 5 for 1400 plus hours. But at the time, before my account was reset, and before I quitted on that 2-month break, I think even after I got back on after the 2 months, I was still top 6 in Australia for hours played and total kills. But now I'm not even like top 100. I'm maybe like top 150, top 200, but yeah, not anymore. Because I don't play the game anymore. I haven't played for like, at least now, because then I took another break, which is the break that I'm on now. I haven't played for like 3 or 4 months of that game. I haven't played that game in a long time. So for the people say, oh, update me on Battlefield 5, Brendan, update me on this, update me on that. Like, I can't, because I don't play the game anymore. Like, I can only update you on things that I experienced when I played the game. Like, I have a friend who I was talking to a few days, I think it was like a week and a half ago. I was talking to Pro at Smartass, and he actually has more hours than me now. I actually asked him, how many hours do you have? I'm like, you'd have at least 1,000 hours now, because I played way more than him. Like, he was a good player, he didn't play as much as me. I didn't know how many hours he had, but I played with him here and there. Good player, does his job. And then I played a bit of Battlefield 1 with him. I don't know if he just wanted to jump on and just play a bit of Battlefield 1, but yeah, we talked on there. He's in my platoon as well, and nice, top bloke, nice guy. Messaged me on there, talked to me on there, and basically said, oh yeah, I'm at like 2k hours now. I didn't even realise he was at 2k hours. So he's actually got more hours than me. He's got like double the amount that I have. And he's like number 1 for like he's like top 10 for heals and top 10 for fucking like kills or some shit. So he's got like superior stats to me than me now. So like before I was like top 6 on all platforms in Oceania for like hours played, total kills. I think I still am in number 1 in a few areas. I was top 5 in AUS for Battlefield Phil. Skill until the skill up until last night. Oh my god. Have I versed you on Battlefield 1, Jordan? What's your name? I haven't played too much Battlefield 1. I've only got, I think I'm like 498 or 499 hours. I think I'm like so close to 500 because I was at school at the time, so I never got a chance to play, and I think I had like 100 hours on another account. So all in all, I think I have like 550, 560, 570 hours on Battlefield 5. Oh, Battlefield 1, sorry. Battlefield 4, I played on PS3, Xbox, and PS4. Captain JH2002 is my gamer tag. I don't think I've seen you. You might be Xbox, because I played on PS4 when I played Battlefield 1, so I'd have no clue. I don't recall seeing that name. That name's not too familiar in my eyes. But in saying that, I never played too much Battlefield 1, so I wouldn't really know. I've only got like, yeah, like I said, I've only got like 450 hours on my main account, and then I had like 110 or some shit on another. But I played on my friends. I played probably like 50 plus hours, 50, 60 hours at his house. So, I've got a lot of experience on the game, and I really enjoy it, but wouldn't exactly consider myself popular or good by any stretch of the imagination, if that's what you're asking. But Battlefield 5, I wasn't the best player. I was amazing. I was good, but compared to like Gusket or Ivank or Chicken or James Doug or Marco or Tiger Cutie, or I can go on and on and on. I can name like 100 fucking names. Senpai Bruce, E-Rain, Zilrex, I think I already said his name. Hydra, sorry, yes, it works Hydra here. Dubsy, I can go on and on and on. I've played with some of the best players, not just in the country but in the world. I've played with some of the best players, and they make me look like a fucking child. I'm actually in one of your recent vids on Argon, am I? Oh yeah, was it the... Jesus Christ, sorry, let me get my phone. I think it was... Yeah, Argon Forest, yeah, it's okay. Because, you know, I upload a bit of Battlefield 1 content every so often, because I have a lot of fucking capture gallery that I need to still upload, so hopefully I can get on there and yeah, I think it was yeah, I was playing with Tronox and Smartass, yeah. And I'm using the MP18 trench with Tronox, Salty Ginger and Smartass on Argon Forest with the MP18, yeah, MP18 trench, yeah. So I think I have 26 views on this video. How many? Yeah, it's not my most popular video, it's just yeah, 26 and 2 thumbs up. Yeah, it's nothing. My most viewed videos, I think, like almost 300 views or some shit. Yeah, 259. No, it's nowhere near. It's nowhere near 300. What the fuck am I going on about? My most viewed montage is 216 views. My most viewed close Battlefield 1 video, which is my only one, has 181, which is technically a montage as well. My Battlefield 5 Terror montage, which is the one with 181 views, I think that's like my 4th montage? I think I have like... How many do I have? Yeah, look. I must have at least 6. I have to. I've uploaded fucking 300 plus videos on my channel, so like, sometimes as I'm like checking the capture gallery, because like I try my best to upload regularly, like I'm checking through all my videos, I'm like, did I upload this? Did I delete this? Like I'm constantly checking, I'm like, I have to go through like my entire channel to make sure I don't re-upload the same video fucking twice. I've never done it, I think, so I'm hoping I never have to make that mistake. I've got all sorts of videos. Most of my videos are Battlefield 5, so you're not going to enjoy them, Jordan. I'm sorry, you're not going to enjoy them. But I do have Battlefield 1 videos, I have a few COD videos, a few PUBG videos. I need to upload Rainbow Six Siege videos though, not going to lie. I've uploaded everything from glitches, to amazing kill streaks, to amazing matches, to rage moments, to fucking everything. I've uploaded everything possible that you could upload on Battlefield 5. Everything. But yeah, like I was saying about my experience with the game, if there's one thing I had over every single player in the community, it was my knowledge on the stats in the game and how the game worked. An LVL platoon. I don't know what that is. An LVL. I've never heard of that platoon. Well, I'm not. Now I'm in ETRL, but I think I got removed on the platoon list because I wasn't playing the game. I wasn't playing Battlefield anymore. But I'm still technically a part of ETRL. Like I'm still good friends with a lot of the ETRL players and all that. So if they wanted me, so if I still played Battlefield 5 like here and there, I could still play with them. Like that wouldn't be an issue. I'd still technically be a part of the platoon. So I'm not in the messenger chat anymore because I wasn't really contributing, because I was sort of like being quiet and not really talking because I don't really go on there too much. More or less just, you know, read other people's comments. But I'm subscribed to most of the UTRL players that I play with, they have YouTube channels. I watch their videos. Even VX players like Avank and Clays and Zurax and all that shit. I watch their videos. Chicken. I really enjoy. Just Hugs. Fuck. Owen. I can go on and on and on. The hundreds of players that I've killed, gotten along with, hated. I can go on and on and on. It's hilarious. When you play a game so much, even if you're a shit player, like you don't even have to be good or bad or whatever. If you play a game enough, people will know who you are. And Battlefield 5, the reason why I take it seriously and got, I guess you could say I got offended by the game because I got good at the game. Yeah, Just Hugs is a very good player. I've played with him many times. He's got a bit of a temper. Don't get me wrong. He does have a bit of a temper, but he's a good bloke. He's a top bloke. Does his job. Pretty good pilot, from what I hear. Very good medic player. Yeah, top bloke. I've played with him, quite a few times. If you mention a name that's popular, there's chances are I've probably played with them or killed them or played against them or whatever. Obviously I have a particular taste for certain players more than others. Like obviously I'm going to get along with my platoon or VX or whatever than compared to say like Pred or Pain. I'm not going to get along with those platoons because I don't respect them. Not that I don't respect the people as people. I respect them as people. When I play games, I have two different things. I have myself, and then I have my video game self. So me as a player that plays the game. So for example, if I don't like Bend Over I'm Coming, I'm not hating him as a person. I don't know who he is. I'm not picking on him, I'm just choosing him as an example because he's in Pain Squad. I don't hate him. I'm just choosing him because I just don't like the platoon. I would say that to anyone. I'm not just picking on them because they're Pain. I'd say the same to CDMG, which is collateral damage. I'd say the same thing to Pred or whatever other fucking platoon. Only played with a couple VX. Yeah, the VX boys, they're sort of all over the fucking joint. Some of them playing Xbox, some of them playing PC, I'm pretty sure. Some of them play PlayStation, but yeah, they apparently Gus could set up competitive international leagues for them, so when Battlefield gets more popular and gets a competitive scene, those boys will be on the front lines of some shit. So that'd be fucking good. I'll be happy to watch that shit. Because I can tell you right now, to all those people who say, oh, but the VX boys aren't that good. I've killed them in pubs. You're killing them in pubs. That's the whole point. You're killing them in pubs. You can use whatever guns you want. You can run your fucking ZH-29 with your 6x scope and detachable 6-round magazine while you sit in the back of the map with recoil buffer and high velocity bullets and two-shot him halfway across the map. What's he gonna do? Shoot back at you with his Sturmgewehr? He can't. He's dead. He can't shoot back. And I can prove this because I was cross-mapping VX boys and all the other players, and sometimes we had mixed scrims where we had VX players and all this other shit. Yeah. Gasket is a top bloke. Gasket's a very top bloke because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even know half this shit because he's the reason. Because I was getting pretty popular in the pub scene. People see my name. I'm not saying I'm popular or the best player in the world, but people say, oh, Bigbird's in the lobby, because they see my name, they see my rank, they go, oh yeah, fuck, he's a pretty high level, so they know who I am. This was even before they upgraded the level cap. It was 50 for a long time, and one day, I think I was in a party with Gasket, or he invited me to a party. I'm pretty sure, yeah, he invited me to a party. We're talking for around 30-40 minutes. Talking shit, having fun, having a few laughs, but, talking to me about competitive and all that. And, yeah, he hit me up with that shit, and, I had a few other friends who convinced me to join eTerror because they said, hey man, you're a pretty good player. I think you should join them. So that's how I ended up joining them. And it also helped that I was good friends with a guy called Bronx Nation or Hubs, and he had like a whole bunch of weird letters in his name that I also played with during Battlefield 1. You know, nice bloke, top bloke. You know, I haven't talked to him too much now. I don't think he even plays too much now. But you know, nice guy. You know, got along with him just fine. Pretty quiet, but you know, does his job, keeps himself, doesn't stick his head up anyone's ass. You know, he's a nice bloke, yeah. Got along with him just fine. That also helped me get popular in the platoon. It doesn't help that I got along with most of the people there. I don't think anyone really hated me there. Don't think anyway. Maybe some did, and I don't know. Don't think anyone did, so can't really say for sure. Everyone knew me as the guy that would go crazy when I meleeed someone, or would be able to write up any fucking number of stats. Because I did a 3-hour live stream before they did like TTK shit, and I could run over all the stats on all the guns. I'm pretty sure, like even now, even though I haven't played, I don't know the stats on most of the guns now because they obviously changed them all. But like during the 5.0 update, which is basically the main update for like 90% of the game's life cycle until they fucking ruined it, I knew the gun damage, I knew the fire rates, I knew the specs, I knew the firing sound, I knew practically everything there was to know about the gun. If I saw someone, so if I heard, say like a really loud chugging sound, I knew that was a Lewis gun. If I was getting beamed halfway across the map, and the guy was able to see me from like around a corner, I would have seen me at a scope. Like I could actually tell what gun they had, how far they were, who's shooting me, just because you play that much. Like it's just sort of like natural. Like even on this game, like even when I'm playing like Modern Warfare, I think I am #1 in the entire like oceanic region for kills on free for all. Pretty sure. I think. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. yeah, thank you Jordan, yeah, I uploaded Battlefield 1, melee montage, it's pretty funny. Yeah, that's my first close montage on Battlefield 1. Funny enough, I never really meleeed too much in that game. I think I only had like 250 bayonet kills in my entire like 400 plus hours of playing on that game before I started getting more kills. Battlefield 5, I think I'm #1 in the country for hatchet kills, #1 in the country for scout knife kills. I think I'm like 3rd or 4th for club kills. Obviously not bad at the time. I was you know #1 for that. I think I'm still #1 for P38 kills, M1911 kills, Ruby kills. I think I'm like 2nd or 3rd for LS26 kills. I think I'm like top 10 for brain gun kills. #1 for I think impact grenade kills. Top 10 for like AP mine kills. I could fucking go on and on and on. But like on Modern Warfare, I never got accused of hacks on Battlefield 5, funny enough. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say that. I probably have been accused of hacks, but I've never heard anyone say it directly to my face. And I've never heard anyone openly agree on their own statement. Like I haven't heard anyone say, oh yeah, Big Bird's a cheater, he's a connoisseur or whatever. When I'm not, I can prove that. You can watch my dozens of streams where I sometimes show my controller, like, hello, do you see anything on my controller? Do you see any gimmicks? The only difference between my controller and yours is mine is red. Because I think I have like 3 or 4 black controllers, and then I needed a new controller, and I was like, oh, there's a nice red colour there. It wasn't green. If there was green, I would have brought green. But you know, blue's pretty cool as well. But I was like, yeah. If I'm gonna get a controller, I might as well just get a fucking red one. They'll still stand out and look nice, so just got a nice red controller. Got no Qantas Max. I think in 2 or 3 of my live streams I show people, hey, like I put it at the back of the console on the front so people The only two things I have plugged in at the front of my console right now is my Bluetooth USB, so that I can, you know, obviously talk with the headset, because I can't talk without it, and my phone charger. But sometimes I take it out and I've got my PlayStation charger for when my controller gets low. Oh, I just knocked myself out with the controller as well. And I've got a banana sticker on my console. That's it. Yeah, I've got the same headset. Yeah, it's a Turtle Beach Superhuman Hearing Bluetooth headset. And I charge this thing every day. Every day. Even if I don't use it, I charge it, because if you charge this thing and you max cap its battery, it can last for like the entire fucking day. My only criticism of this fucking headset is that I wish it were even louder. Other than that, the headset's pretty fucking good. I can't really complain about it. It's done me a good service. I had another one, but that got broken because I had that for like over a year. So I just use this one now. This headset's pretty good. I don't have an issue with it. So yeah, for Grand War, I played a lot of Grand War when I first started playing Modern Warfare, and then for like multiple months I just didn't play it. I took a huge break from it, but now I'm starting to get back into it. I've got a very high KD on Grand War. Like 2.32 might not sound very high. Like if this were Battlefield, that'd be dog shit. Like a 2 KD on Battlefield is dog shit. If you're not scraping at least a 2.5 KD or more on Battlefield, it's not that good. Like my Battlefield 1 KD, like even though I was a good player, it was still pretty shit. My KD was only like 2. I think it was like 1.99. And Battlefield 4, I think it was like 1.97 or some shit. But Battlefield 5, my KD is... its peak was 3.10, and then it went down, and now I think it's at 3.2 or 3.3, I can't remember. So it went down 0.7. Not that that matters, but you know, because in Call of Duty you can't respawn. As soon as you die, there's no respawns, so that counts immediately as a death. So I got a 2.32 KD on Grand War. Team Deathmatch 1.61, pretty shit. This is the bulk of my kills. I'm number 1 on all platforms. All platforms. PC, doesn't matter. On free-for-all, I've got the most amount of kills. I don't think there's a single because I've played more matches than everyone. I've won more matches than everyone. I've died more on free-for-all, killed more on free-for-all, hit more clips on free-for-all than anyone in the entire Oceanic region. I don't think there's a single fucking person. I want someone to show me a screenshot. Show me a screenshot of you having more than 58,814 kills with a score per minute of over 400 and a 2 KD. I don't know of a single person. And I haven't played free-for-all for probably over a month now, and I'm still number 1. So all I would have to do, but I think now my skill-based matchmaking peak has reached its fucking limit. I'm actually like at the highest echelon of fucking sweaty fucking CDL sweaty boys on free-for-all. Like I can't even jump on that shit and enjoy it anymore. And like I was playing against good players still. Like I played against players like Saver 33. This guy has a KD that's even higher than my own. Like my KD was actually meant to, my KD, like my overall KD, is meant to be at least 2, and then it got resent to 1.96, and then I had to buff it up to 1.99. So now it's back at 1.99. But my KD should be at least 2.4, 2.5. But this guy that I played against, Savior 33, very good player. I've never heard the sound of his voice, but he's a very good player. I always enjoy versing him. I don't think he even plays anymore. I'm not sure because I haven't played free-for-all in like a month. But him, Moan Mellow. Fuck, who else? There's a few other players that I'm trying to remember. Him, Moan Mellow, Batoisai. Yeah, Batoisai he's a good player to verse. I enjoy versing him. And there's a few others that I used to verse a lot on free-for-all. I've like so many hours against them. It's not even funny. I've played hundreds of matches against them. I usually end up winning just because I know the spawns in free fall, I know the flow, I know when people are going to be coming because I've played the map. I've played pretty much. I've played at least every single map on free fall, minimum at least 10 times to at least over 100 times minimum, every single map. But yeah, the AK is my most used gun. So I'll show you what it is I fucking use, if it even matters. Oh, shit, retard, sorry. So, now I don't, like I said, I don't play too much Warzone. Damascus as well. Got my gun gold, got platinum, Damascus, and I got obsidian as well. Obsidian is, you only get this if you have gold on the gun, and then you do a challenge. And it's a pretty dumb challenge, you've got to get 15 kills in 200 matches, which is absolutely fucking brain dead. Now, when I play multiplayer, I use this setup. I use, put my camera on, make it look nice. Sometimes for me, when you kit your guns in Modern Warfare, the first 4 attachments, on Battlefield 1, aren't that special, 2,800 score per minute. Fuck, that's very good, mate. My score per minute on that game's only like, what even is my score per minute on that game? I don't even know. Win percentage, 71% win percentage, that's very good. I think my win percentage is like 50. 1.34, oh yeah, 1.34 kills per minute is pretty average, yeah, well, yeah, maybe that's why. Maybe that's why your stats aren't that special. But your win percentage and your fight, especially your win percentage, 71% win rate, ugh, damn, nasty. And 30k kills with the Fedorov, yeah. I'm sorry, I don't do that. I don't even have 100 service stars on a single gun in Battlefield 5, Battlefield 1. It triggers the fuck out of me when I see some guy with a Hell Eagle or an SMG08, or really any gun, but especially those two, and he's got 100 service stars and he still keeps using it. Like when I played Battlefield 4, I was a big support main, and I still am. But I played every other class, obviously. Obviously, I still have my preferences, which is fine. Everyone does. I played Battlefield 4. My three main guns in Battlefield 4, when I played, were the PKM, or the PKP Petroneg, the M240, and I think it was the QB, I don't even know. I think it was the QB, I'm just going to call it the QB LSW from Black Ops 2. It's a Chinese LMG with the drum on the back. Those were my 3 main LMGs, and then Gio's like, oh yeah, try these guns, and I was like, nope, because I was a gun bigot. Big gun bigot. I was like, no, this gun's the best, I'm not trying anything new. Don't try anything new. I tried these guns, he finally convinced me, I tried them, and I loved them. Tried the RPK, tried the M60, tried all these different guns, and I enjoy them every step of the way. So now I used to be on that side of the fence. It was like, oh yeah, I only use one gun and I've got 10,000 kills on it. Like, dude, that's fucking boring. That is so fucking boring. You've got all these guns in the game and you're only using one gun. Like, that is just boring. I'm sorry. I'd say that to anyone. I'm not just picking on you or whoever has 100 service stars on their fucking Hell Eagle or whatever. I'd say this to anyone. Like, I even say it to my friends and my brother. Like, I don't know how people can just use one gun. How do you not get bored out of your fucking mind? And also, at that point, it doesn't even require skill, because like, you're just using a gun that you're comfortable with. And it's practically a safe space at that point. Like, I'm not saying you can't have a favorite gun. Like, I have a favorite gun. My favorite assault rifle, like, overall, genuinely speaking, is the AK-47. I have nearly 6,000 kills with that gun. But I also have thousands upon thousands of kills with other guns. Like in Battlefield 4, Battlefield 5, I had, I think, at least minimum 500 kills to, I think it was like 5,500 and something kills with every single gun in the game. Minimum, I had at least 500 kills with nearly every gun in the game, with at least 90% of the guns in the game, and at least 50% of those guns had at least 1,000 kills or more. Kilo, 5,000, FAL, 2.7, M4's some fucking pussies though, so that's why I don't use it. This gun's just completely brain dead, it ruins the game, so I just refuse to use overpowered guns that make the game more toxic and piss players off. I overly refuse to use guns that will piss players off and make their experience more frustrating than it already is. So I just don't use overpowered dumb guns that just don't require skill. So I don't use the M4 for Mars, it's garbage. I'm not going to touch that shit. Fucking Odin 5k, M13's not too bad. Scar's not too bad. I've actually hit a nuke with the Scar. I've hit a nuke with the Scar, the Graw, and the SKS. And I think I'm the only person in the entire country to hit a nuke on free for all, on shipment, in under 2 minutes. Oh, but it's shipment. Well, yeah, of course. It's shipment. You spawn in, you die. It's not my fucking fault. Jesus Christ. Yeah, and those are some GOH Jordan. The SM08 ruins the game. Now, in my opinion, the Hell Recoil is still better, because its recoil controls better. Its bullet deviation is better. Its bullets are faster. So in my eyes, it's still better. I know the SMG08 has a bigger capacity, but a bigger capacity doesn't help you kill faster. The only advantage the SMG08 has is the increased fire rate. Yeah, it makes the worst players decent. Yeah, I agree. That's my issue with overpowered guns, especially in the case of Battlefield 1. I'm not just picking on Battlefield 1. Like, I'm not saying that games are going to have perfect guns everywhere. That's not true. There's going to be guns that are more easier to use, or might have more damage, or might have a bigger capacity, or whatever it may be. But the problem is not when a gun becomes too good in one area. It's when a gun becomes too good in one area and doesn't have a downside. Like, for example, the AK. Well, actually, no, sorry, let's not talk about the AK, because we already know what the downsides are going to be for this gun. Let's talk about the M4. What are the downsides for this gun? None. It's got the accuracy of the Kilo with the fire rate of the RAM. The whole point of using the RAM is the increased rate of fire, but you trade that in for recoil. So your recoil is high, but your fire rate is high. The Kilo is the opposite. You trade in your fire rate for your recoil. Your recoil is low, but your fire rate is low. The M4 says, no, I don't care about that shit. Buffs the rate of fire to 800 rounds per minute. The Kilos is 769. You might not think that's a difference, but when you're shooting at full auto, that is a huge difference. That is the difference between you landing an extra hit and not landing an extra hit. So the M4 combines the accuracy of the Kilo with the rate of fire of the RAM. Yes, the RAM has a faster handling. Yes, the RAM shoots 60 rounds per minute faster. Yes, the Kilo technically has less recoil, but the M4 can have 2 conversion kits, can have no stock, more barrels to choose from, can have a bigger magazine, cleaner iron sights, has less recoil than the RAM, and compared to the Kilo, it shoots faster and aims faster and moves faster. So why would you use the Kilo or the RAM when you can use the M4? And people always say, oh, but the Kilo has more range. Range only matters if your fire rate is higher. If you're dealing the same amount of damage, but this guy is shooting faster and your gun has more range, your range advantage doesn't help you. And trust me, I know, because I played a lot of Battlefield 5, and what would frequently happen is I would have the RSC, I would land 2 hits, this guy has a ZH, his gun has more damage and more range, he can 2-shot me at any range. So even though my gun shoots faster and I shoot first, it doesn't matter because I'm already dead. His gun requires 2 hits and has better range. My gun requires 3 hits. So just because your gun shoots faster or has more range doesn't necessarily mean it's going to kill faster. And in the case of the Kilo, it has more range, but it doesn't shoot faster, and the range advantage it gets is only like 20% more. And if you want more range, you can just strap on the SOCOM barrel. You can just strap on SOCOM rounds, or strap on a monolithic suppressor, or you can strap on a longer barrel. And if people say, oh, but the RAM kills faster at close range. Well, one, you can always just strap on the 9mm rounds on the M4, and your gun will shoot faster. Even more faster than the RAM, might add. And if you want a bit of everything, then you can strap on the 60 round mag, because the RAM can't have the 60 round mag. Oh, but the RAM aims faster. Yes, but the RAM can't have no stock. I can go on and on and on and on and on and on. I can go on over all these stats. I've read them all, looked at them all, watched videos on them all. I can tell you what works, what doesn't work, what is unfair, what is broken. I practically know all of it. Same with Battlefield 5. I can tell you what guns work with what specs, what guns work with this spec or that scope. I know all of it. Or at least back in the 5.0 update. I don't know fucking shit now. I'm dumb as all hell. I couldn't tell you what to use now because of the whole changes to the game and whatnot. AK 5k kills, RAM 5k kills, Gore 2k kills, AMAX nearly 2k, A94 2k nearly, oh Choba 2k, ASL nearly 2k, AUG nearly 4k, P90 nearly 4k, MP5 3k, Uzi nearly 4k, Basin nearly 3.5k, MP7 15k, Striker nearly 4k, Fennec nearly 2k, I don't use the ISO, and the CX9, there's a new gun, I didn't know this gun. Am I missing something out on here, boys? I must be missing the memo, boys. Jesus Christ, lads. I just checked the gun feed, and apparently they've added new shit. Okay, let's have a look. Apparently, lads, there are new guns, and I am completely fucking unaware of them. Jesus Christ. Thanks for the chat, bro. Gotta get up early. I'll catch you around. Yeah, no worries, Jordan. Thanks for coming by, man. Thanks for talking. Hi, Noxus, mate. How you doing? Thanks for coming by, Jordan, and talking shit, having a few laughs, whatnot. Nothing wrong with that. I'll catch you later, mate. Be safe as well, and have a happy New Year if I don't see you on. Jesus Christ, there's a new submachine gun. Wait, is there? Why can't I access it? There's apparently a new gun and I can't access it. What the fuck? Did you guys see that? I swear they added new guns. Look! I can even prove it. Look! I can prove it. It's a new SMG, and I can't use it. I can't even fucking select it. Do I gotta download an update, and I'm unaware of it? Give it a second, lads. Maybe I need to... Have I not... I'm so fucking confused! Wow, I'm so confused. Christ fucking-mighty. 13 ARs, yeah. 9 SMGs, 6 shotguns, yeah, I know that. I'm so fucking confused. Maybe it's in the files but not available yet, but I don't know why they'd... Well, it's the Scorpion, so it's got to shoot fast. I would really like to try that. Try those guns. I really would. Really would. I'd love to try them. Let's play a bit of bots, shall we, lads? Let's play a bit of the bots, shall we, lads? Okay, should we play a bit of bots or should I just leave? Actually, I might get going, guys. I might just play a bit, like, on the side. Play with myself. Not have the stream going, because otherwise it'll screw the connection. Anyway, guys, appreciate you all coming by. Appreciate you all hearing me talk shit for the last fucking hour. Yeah, exactly 1 hour now. Yeah, 1 hour now. Anyway, thanks for coming by. Thanks for talking shit and whatnot. Hope you all had a great Christmas, if you've even celebrated it. But most importantly, have a happy new year. I'll catch you all later. Thanks for watching. Be safe out there, guys. More videos coming soon. Catch you later.